Let's get ready for Monday Mortgage Minute with your hosts, Tom McNamara and Bruce Woodburn.
All right. Welcome to the Monday Mortgage Minute. It's going to be just me today because my friend Tom McNamara is a little under the weather today, but we got a lot to cover. And today we're going to talk about bank statement loans. So we've covered conventional FHA, VA, USDA, and DSCRs. So today it's bank statement programs. So the great thing about a bank statement loan is if you are self-employed and you want to buy a home, you don't have to provide your tax returns. And God knows so many self-employed people have so many deductions and write-offs that they don't show that they're making a lot of money. Now, I think there's an opportunity. Quite frankly, if you have the ability to write off debt and expense them out so you're not paying taxes on it, keep doing it, because my bank statement programs aren't much different of an interest rate than a conventional non-owner occupied property. So they're very attractive. Here's how it works. I can go up to like $3.5 million on a loan, and we can do 30 and 40-year terms, no 15 years. Debt ratio as high as 50%. What am I looking at? I'm going to take your last 12 months or 24-month bank statements, whichever you decide to provide. There are reasons why sometimes we want to go 24 over 12. However, we will take those bank statements, add all the deposits up, and then I'll use 50% of that as income. So if you have $50,000 a month coming into your bank account on average, I'll give you $25,000 a month worth of income. Now, down payment generally starts at 20%. We do have 15% down, and we can do exceptions from time to time with 10% down, but it's best to stick with the program, and that's about 20% down if you can do it. Now, these are available for U.S. citizens, permanent resident aliens, ITIN, DACA, first-time home buyers. You don't have to have already owned a home. And they can be occupying or non-occupying, either way. Now, we won't do those in irrevocable trusts. So there are certain things that we will not do. Now, we'll do 1 to 4 unit single-family residences, warrantable condominiums, certain non-warrantable condominiums, mixed-use properties, units in a co-op, manufactured homes, and even certain seasonal type properties. So we have a pretty wide variety of products that we can help you with. Now, I won't do properties over 50 acres. That's about as far as we're going to go. We can do purchases or refinances, rate and term or cash out. You need cash out, we can help you with that. Bank statement programs are very, very attractive for the self-employed person. And I recently had a client, and he made about $500,000 a year, but he was only reporting about $50,000 a year. So he was saving about $125,000 per year in taxes by showing write-offs. Now, these are obviously legitimate write-offs. I'm not telling you to write things off that you just can't do. So legitimate write-offs. So he's paying taxes on 50 instead of 500. Well, we did the math. And on a bank statement program, even though the rate is only slightly higher than a conventional rate, he was paying about $2,500 to $5,000 extra in interest per year on a bank statement program. And he said, Bruce, I'll take that over to $125,000 in taxes any day of the week. So if you're self-employed and you don't show the income on your taxes, or you just have multiple companies and you don't want to provide all that information, we've got it. I can even go as low as a 600 credit score. So a lot of flexibility on these programs. They are different than a DSCR. A DSCR, remember, had to be only on investment properties. These can be primary, investment, or even vacation homes. They're all available for you. If you have questions about any of these programs, don't ever hesitate to give us a call and ask. But these give you a lot of flexibility. They're really there to help the self-employed person. And if you're 1099, you fall under the self-employed category. but I'm going to show you a program on another one of our episodes that are a 1099 program that you will not want to miss, because I can take your 1099 and I'll give you up to 90% of your 1099 as income. I don't know anybody that can do that. If you have questions, you can always call me. You can call Tom McNamara at EXP, but we're always there to help you. I hope that was helpful. And those are bank statement programs in less than 15 minutes so you don't look dumb. If you have any questions, you give us a call.